In this part we will study about development of resources. We all know that resources are helpful for us as they fulfill our needs. They are believed to be free gifts of nature. As a result, humans started using them indiscriminately and started facing many problems.
Problems caused by indiscriminate use of resources. First is depletion of resources to satisfy the greed of few individuals. Second is accumulation of resources in few hands, which divided society into two segments like dividing society into two rich and poor. And third is indiscriminate exploitation of resources has led to ecological crisis by causing ozone layer depletion, global warming, pollution, land degradation. If the present trend of resource depletion by a few individuals and countries continues, the future of our planet is in danger. Therefore, resource planning is essential for sustainable existence of all forms of life. Then came the concept of sustainable development.
It came up with the idea that environment should not be damaged, rather it should be saved for future generations. So we can say that sustainable development means that resources should be used in such a way that our environment is not damaged and the needs of future generations are not compromised. But from where did the idea came? It started in 1992. A summit called Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit was held up in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. More than 100 countries participated and it was the first international Earth Summit. The reason was addressing urgent problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at global level. The Rio Convention endorsed the Global Forest Principles and adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in the 21st century. Global Forest Principle was that all the countries agreed to use forest in sustainable manner. Agenda 21 was the agenda to combat environmental damage, poverty, disease through global cooperation on common interests, mutual needs and shared responsibilities. Our next topic is resource planning. Resource planning is using resources efficiently in a planned way. But what is the need of resource planning? Let us understand with an example. Like for example in India, the states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh are rich in minerals and coal deposits. Arunachal Pradesh has abundance of water resources but lacks in infrastructural development. The state of Rajasthan is very well endowed with solar and wind energy but lacks in water resources. So due to uneven distribution of resources, it becomes necessary to use resources in a balanced way so that they can be available to everyone and there should be development of whole country, not a single state. Resource planning in India. In India, it is done in 3 steps. Step 1 involves identification and inventory of resources across the regions of the country. This involves surveying, mapping and qualitative and quantitative estimation and measurement of the resources. Step 2 is evolving a planning structure endowed with appropriate technology, skill and institutional setup for implementing resource development plans. Step 3 matching the resource development plans with overall national development plans. As far we have learnt that resources and their planning both are essential for the development of a country. But we need appropriate technology also for utilizing these resources. As we all know that India was ruled by Britishers before 1947 and before that India was rich in resources. But Britishers exploited these resources very badly. So we can say that overall now India has scarce resources and therefore it becomes very essential to conserve these resources and utilize them properly. On this context, Gandhiji also said that there is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed.